Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The back's got it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
That's just a tremendous job up front. This offensive line doing work. This blocking scheme is perfect. That's a great run, setting them up for first and goal. This running back continues to do well. I'm so impressed with this offense overall, but in particular what they're doing in the run game.
Here's the handoff on first and... It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
It's third and goal early in this championship game. Can they punch it in and take a quick lead? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good throw.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Time was running out here in the play clock, so they'll spend the timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball on the first drive of the game. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. To the air, it's Carr. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its second timeout. They'll be down to just 1 in the first half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, I love that execution on 3rd down. It's about moving the chains, and it's about matchups. He goes to his wide receiver, who you clearly know he loves throwing to in big situations, and they're on the same page again for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start backs him up. It's still 1st and goal, but it makes it more challenging. To throw, it's Carr. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable second down and 2 for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. He's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Bishop. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Now they call a run. pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, has had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. But he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joel. They get in the end zone, they match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group, and now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Bringing it out, it's Porter. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Back to throw. It's Carr. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Graham. Breaks free. He might be gone. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Gilbert. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Back to throw again. Looking for the wideout. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. You're just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Carr. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Zips it down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a great throw and catch. This quarterback and wide receiver are attacking down the field, and now they're set up in the red zone. As a defense, you've got to force a field goal. If they can do that, it's going to be a huge win for this defense.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called and talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass. It's Carr. He's got it near the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Irish. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebacker shifting around now. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
These are those type of plays that don't really show up in the stat sheet, but I can tell you right now, they make life so much easier on the quarterback and the play caller, and maybe more specifically the offensive line. They're creating a manageable third down situation where they can move the chains with the run play, another option, or throwing the football. And you avoid those obvious passing situations.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man... They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Williams. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. It's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Pretty aggressive play call and decision by the quarterback there. Rather than try to just create a short yardage 4th down situation, they try to get all of this and go to the end zone. Now the decision is going to be on the head coach. Does he try to take this field goal opportunity or keep his offense on the field?
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful.
Open field ahead. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the 2nd half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the 3rd quarter? I really like that plan.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Bishop. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A completion sets up a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now.
Booster. Slug. Ready. Good. Level.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
And they get to completion, and he'll be brought down. Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive.
Sweet.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Leaning on the run game here late. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Carr. Throws it to the right. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And he drives the punt deep. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a great start to this drive, and they need a touchdown here, and there's a lot of time left. Just stick with your offense, but as a quarterback, you've got to understand the seams of this defense are where your big completions are going to be open.
Defense not pressing this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? On the run, it's Bishop. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, you're always going to take the touchdown, and that's a clutch possession to get in the end zone. But there's a little time left here on that opposite sideline. If I'm the quarterback, I'm thinking to myself, you bet. Give me the rock. Give me a chance.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Porter. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. To throw, it's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's another deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's looking deep again. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Here's that defense shifting again. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And they're able to tack on the extra point. Still tied now, heading into the first play of double overtime. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To run it, it's Bishop. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with 1st and goal.
Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. With the catch, it's Porter. Putting toward the end zone. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic. And what a finish. He has the last word in his back and forth roller coaster battle.
Chris, I always talk about players and not plays in these moments. And right here, they get the ball to their guy, the one that they know can go make a play, and he's able to do that. And he takes it into the end zone for the win. I got to tell you, it's got to feel great for him to deliver for his teammates in this huge moment.
What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Tennessee Volunteers against the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Trying to find room. It's Hansen. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so. Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed it. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at them get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle. I'll tell you what, they are popping some pads right now.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, Chris, I love it when the quarterback is rewarded for doing the right thing. And here he goes through his read, and there's nothing there. So he's taking what the defense gives, and he checks the football down. He's got his running back open on the outside, just checks it down, and he takes it the distance. That is a beautiful job, good timing, and a touchdown for this offense.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To pass. It's Beck. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it, and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
The completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking downfield. It's Becht. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the tight end. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Tight end goes in motion, takes the snap, and takes off on the run.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
2nd down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Got an opening here. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry up. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Running with purpose. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job with a combination of coverage and rush working together.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. A long distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game and one we definitely will remember.
Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Scanning the field, it's Becht. The pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it on the move. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, I love the idea of going to the big tight end here down the field, but this is just elite coverage, and I know it's tough to bat it away when you're going to the big tight end, but watch him elevate there and get that ball out of the air.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
You can't win big games turning the football over, and 2 picks in the first half is not going to cut it. I think the coach might have a decision to make. Does he need to bench this guy at halftime? Because he is not playing well, and he's not seeing the field very well at all.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he's got open space. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Bishop. Touchdown, Vols. Strong game by this quarterback.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Becht. The pass rush closing in. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking deep down the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. As the first down is still going. Breaks it. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Powers into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. To the air. It's Becht. Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made down the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Bishop. Breaking into the clear. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Volunteers.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Bett. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
In man-to-man defense, it's always difficult to defend the slant. As a corner, you've really got to drive hard once you see the quarterback release the football.
Receiver makes the catch. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back,
he's got room to run. Look out. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bishop. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down.
Ready? Sweet.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pressure's on. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. On the return, he'll be tackled in the end zone. A touchback.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Leaning on the run game here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Bishop. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense operating from the pistol.
Here we go. Hydro. Return. Go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Sweep, sweep. Go, go.
Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
It's another big game through the air. They have been good all day long. This quarterback has made good decisions. The defense hasn't really stopped them at all. And I got to tell you, if they're not going to stop them, you just got to continue to play football. That's up to them.
Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. The linebacker shifting around now.
Booster, booster. Go, go.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive.
Squid, squid, squid. Level, level. Q, Q. Go, go.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Vols. This offense really clicking.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Becht. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. He goes out of bounds, but moves the ball near the 35. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone.
14. Hey, take it. 1852, soldier. 1852, soldier.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a big gain on the final play. That is symbolic of this impressive victory for the offense. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
A picture-perfect afternoon for EA Sports College Football. What a spectacular day we have, a pristine setting for this one. It's the Bears and the Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Bears ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tigers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
He'll run it again. Push. On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense, because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking left. Got the quick pass. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the red zone, it's Williams. There's a crease, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Irish! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The run inside. It's Bishop. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Staley. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hand. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory.
Hey, check it. 22-90 Mountain. Now, ready. Wide, 53, ready, go.
Running inside. It's Bishop. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Looking for space. It's Bishop. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Vols in the hurry up.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, and this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bishop. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here.
Hey, take it. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Going to take a shot. They will score. Touchdown Volunteers. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The give is to Williams. Finding some room. Got enough for the first. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Notre Dame! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. Crosses the 45. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Flips it out on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Bishop. Runs through a tackle. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires complete on the crosser. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to throw it again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Running inside, it's Bishop. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Going for the marker on the ground. Maybe some room here. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So an 82-yard drive there, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Porter. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Porter. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. To throw, it's Carr. Fires quickly. At the 45, on his way. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling us, guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got three receivers spread to the right. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because he bobbles it at all. As soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on fourth and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Here he comes with the return. He's chased out of bounds inside the 15. They'll mark him out at his own 14-yard line. Not much on that kick return. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They want to run this quarterback. Maybe a crease. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this kid.
Makes the grab and room to run. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Stopped at the 16 after the interception, and that return has them in business.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man, they wanted to have, they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Hydro. Return. Western.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man, it's Gordon. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
To the air on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Booster. Slide.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Vols are moving quickly down the field.
Check.
The run inside. It's Gordon. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands, it's Gordon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Vols come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Booster! Slug! Let it go!
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Williams. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go right back to him. Strong, firm tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. under fire. And they can't make the connection on third down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And a lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They say, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
Motion from the wide receiver. Carr. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You got them where you wanted them. You backed them up on 3rd down. You knew they were going to throw the football, but they just couldn't stop them. They give up the 1st down, and time is running out. This defense is going to have to get aggressive.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. That's reeled in. It's Graham. Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last completion giving them a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Escapes the pressure going right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They just keep firing. This time on target. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. C.J. Carr firing again. Hauls it in. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Now here's Carr. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Throwing, Carr. Got his man on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And, man, that is exactly what you want your offense to do in the 4th quarter. Like, protect your lead, being able to put drives together, eat up clock, and score. Now, ball goes to the other side. Palmer, you better put this offense in fast forward. Down by a couple of possessions, you need some big plays.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time. You've got to score quickly, and then your defense has to be able to get the ball back for you, too. So you just put tons of pressure on the opponent with that long scoring drive to take a 2-possession lead. That could not have been executed any better.
Coming out with it, it's Dodson. And the returner will be knocked down. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game.
Makes the catch down the right side. Off to the races. The 20, the 10, and he scores! Touchdown, Tennessee!
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Here's Carr to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. To the air again, Carr throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long, and under critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Push forward on the sneak. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries to get it himself. And the offense just tries to sneak it in on second down, and that will not happen. The defense stuffs them again. The Vols will now use their final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Irish!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? They'll run the option. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Right, here we go. Ready. Wide 53. Wide 53. Ready, go.
Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Takes it the other way. In with the pick six. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. Dropping back. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Western. Sweep. Where did he go?
To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Volunteers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got him in the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Here in the second half of this game, you're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
From the gun, looking for a man. And this will be caught as they convert the 2.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce.
Fires deep toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.